I'm going to take a page from Scott Adams, because you're going to need this. We're going to have our simultaneous sip. Get ready. I don't care if it's coffee, tea, soda, whiskey, a glass of wine. Ready? Here we go. Upon hearing the news today of Anita Sarkeesian complaining about The Mandalorian, in which Bo-Katan shows up and Mandalorian armor designed for a woman. Now, many people have talked about the armor, how it has to conform to body type. Makes sense. Much like any other outfit that you have to wear, it has to conform to your shape and size. And she's complaining that it has boobs. Now, boob armor. Okay. And? Now, I've heard that a good amount of women find the idea of chest binding rather uncomfortable. I don't know, if you were, let's say, someone of Cassandra Peterson, aka Elvira, I don't think that she would find it terribly fun to constrict her attributes. It would have to conform to someone of, let's say, this woman's chest area. Now, chest binding has a decent tradition for those women who wish to transition to become men until they get top surgery. It's understandable. But for the most part, it's not terribly comfortable. Anybody who's ever served in the military know that uniforms for women, and I'm talking just dress uniforms. Actually, no, I'm even going to talk about battle dress uniforms. They're designed to accommodate for women's figure and attributes. Now, she's somehow offended by this. Yeah, it sounds good to certain people, but I'm going to say this what I think everybody else is thinking. Anita, you are a con artist, a grifter. You have yet to complete or fulfill the promise of anything of your videos. You just make these cheap little videos and accept money while your staff doesn't get paid. Anita Sarkeesian is the reason why more and more men are leery of women getting into fandoms such as sci-fi, fantasy, and comics. And sadly, there are more and more of them that have proven that they are just like this, that they have no concept or clue about sci-fi, fantasy, comics, games. She got into Anita Sarkeesian, sorry, long day. Anita Sarkeesian got into the whole idea of women being objectified using clipped pictures and the like, and without any context. We knew she was a grifter for one reason only. When people had valid arguments to talk, she refused to debate. This would be the equivalent of, let's say, Ben Shapiro debating, I don't know, Jimmy Dore, and then Ben Shapiro says, I refuse to debate Jimmy Dore. No, let me reverse that. It would be the equivalent of Jimmy Dore saying he refuses to debate Ben Shapiro. Whether you're a Jimmy Dore fan or not, it doesn't matter. I've watched his videos, I've watched Ben Shapiro's videos, and I find that sometimes some of their things overlap. whether they like to admit it or not. They do. But if Jimmy Dore says, I refuse to talk to Ben Shapiro, then he has no valid argument. This is why, like I said, this is just so frustrating. Again, these are the people that make guys leery of women getting into fandoms or hobbies such as gaming, war gaming. Nobody's keeping women out except you're making more and more men feel like they either have to walk on eggshells or just say no. They're afraid of getting me too'd or something in their lines. Let's be honest. Most of the stuff, we have to stop pretending that women don't lie. They do. Women can lie a lot. Anybody could ask your girlfriend who's broken up with you because she was doing something. You get the picture. It's human nature. Sorry, I'm going up on a tangent on this. But the fact that she's complaining about this, just like gaming, and her and her ilk have been invading these hobbies for a long time. Magic the Gathering, for instance. You're not supposed to draw women looking like women. Oh, what do you want to draw them? Oh, they look more masculine. Well, I can't tell if they're a man or a woman. I'm supposed to guess? Oh, that's right, you have a pronoun. She. Oh, okay. Does it look like a she? Whatever. I'm sorry. Showing a glamorous woman is not a sin. Or a woman that looks like a woman. And before anybody tells me about the whole idea of false female body types, I'm going to ask any one of you to do two things on YouTube. Either look at Miami TV. I suggest if you're over 18, you watch it. It's here on YouTube. There's a woman on there who wears. Just look at it if you're over 18. That's one example. Or some of you could try this. With any combination of the word try on haul. Bikini, lingerie, yoga pants. That's all I gotta say. Just put those with the word haul. Try on haul. Seriously. And watch what you're gonna see. You're gonna see women with the body types that you see like in comic books. They exist. The ones in Magic and the old Magic the Gathering cards. They exist. The ones that you see in video games, they exist. Women do exist in this in this form. But like I said, I'm sorry, I'm going off on another tangent. But like I said, these are the kind of people that make guys leery of women getting into the fandom. Are they gatekeeping? Partially. Most guys who want women to game with them are very, very open-minded. But the problem is, you wind up with your Anita Sarkeesians and your Zoe Quinns running in there who have absolutely no knowledge of what's going on. Look what's happened at Marvel. You get your Heather Antoses to screw up the entire fandom with characters, or Sana Amina, again, with those between those two, giving us characters that are so mind-numbingly shallow it makes no sense. And again, people are tired of it. And when they point it out, they're called bigots, they're called Nazis, they're called misogynists, they're called every stupid little name in the book because. Why? Huh. Actually, I don't even know why. Honestly, I just don't know why. It makes no sense whatsoever. Like I said, I'm just pissed off at this. Normally, I would be going off into a really loud screed, but right now I have to kind of keep my voice down. My girlfriend's watching a Hallmark movie. Long story. But I'm getting sick and tired of these, and I'm going to say this, brace yourselves, these fake geek girls. They are fake. They're completely fake. No knowledge. They don't even bother to do any research. They just look at something, want to get in it, and change it to their own liking. And then, when it's collapsed, they move the hell on to something else. This is the reason why things like Comicsgate exist as an alternative to all this garbage. This is why some fandoms are just saying, screw the new stuff that's been tainted. I'm just going to go find the old stuff and use the old rules. Dungeons and Dragons, for example. Most people would rather buy the older Dungeons and Dragons books as opposed to the newer Dungeons and Dragons books. Because they've been changing it because somebody who just graduated college under it with their feminist degree decides they're going to make a change. And what makes it worse are the heads of the companies or the people at the companies basically bending the knee to this small minority of individuals who do not like the fandom. This brings us to the Mandalorian. Okay, so what? She's got boob armor. Nobody's losing sleep over this. Are you losing sleep over it? Nope. In fact, I'm not. Before I made this video, I was checking something out, and I looked at a video pertaining to Bo-Katan. Their reaction. Men and women jazzed to see her. Now, one of them complained about the boob armor. They were all going, "Yes, she's here! Yes, 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 yes!" That's what I saw. If Anita Sarkeesian is going to complain about boob armor, that means she does not like the fandom. We already know she doesn't like video games. There's a video out that she tells everybody that she doesn't like video games. She doesn't play video games. But then they made that stupid little document. What was it? Segment on some night show, Nightline show, whatever, where she's sitting around and you see her holding the controller, doing something, but you don't see her playing it. She's got all these games lined up, which I guarantee were probably still in the plastic wrap and still have that new plastic smell. She's never played these games. Okay? Maybe she played Mario World when she was like 11, but she ain't done anything since. Again, we know she's full of garbage. She is full of it. She is a grifter. And I am really, really glad for the fandom to basically step up to the plate and tell her, go F yourself. You are not a fan. The people complaining are not fans. They will never be fans. They don't read comics. They don't watch sci-fi. They don't do any of that stuff. They're just a bunch of rabble-rousers who have nothing else better to do than complain. These are the kind of people that get up in the morning who feel that they need to be angry. They're addicted to their own anger, their own misery. And for what? For what? Okay. I just thought I'd put that out there. Please leave a comment below. Like this video. Share it if you like. Till then, unfilter. May the force be with you.